Greetings! Never thought y'all are gonna see this face again. Well, as you can tell, I have become one of them now. By one of them, I meant the PC people. Realistically, it's an iMac though, but it's a very capable iMac, as evidenced by how I'm able to run this gem of a Need for Speed game. Actually, it's one of my favorites. Not a lot of people talk about this though, but anywho, we are on Need for Speed Shift, the very first one. Man, it's been a long time since I've been in this game. Well, I've actually, as you can tell with the lovely little R34 right here, I did a bit of progress, and honestly, I've been enjoying this game quite a bit, and just getting back into it, and just having this iMac in general, and to be able to play some classic NFS games, I'm very, very happy about. Also, by the way, my PS3 is broken, hence why I'm doing this. Also, other than the fact that I'm too poor to afford an Elgato, so... Then again, you're too poor to afford an Elgato, yet you're able to have an iMac that's pretty dang good in its own right. So, But anywho, let's gloss over all that and let's get on to the career mode, and let's do some races. I am not really in the mood to do an NFS World Tour as of now, but I have been getting into the Works Restricted Competition series lately. So, without further ado, let's get into some races, shall we? Oh, and yes, I'm also one of those people too, as you can tell by the driver profile. Nice. But anywho, we are getting ready to race, and at the Nürburgring this time. And can I just say that the works cars can be pretty tricky to drive in. Especially like right now, as I'm trying to. Oh my gosh, this is insane. This is insane. It's absolutely crazy, guys. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. This is okay. You know what? This is going well. Come on, cars. Then again, racing in a Nürburgring is in itself very challenging and very, very rage-inducing, as you could probably tell with that. Well, thank goodness I did not enable mechanical damage, otherwise my car would have been literally mangled. But anywho, we're trying to get back into the race right now, and trying our very best not to suck. It takes some time to get used to this very game. Move, please, please. I have a lot of places to take, a lot of people to defeat, and not a lot of time right now. Move. Oh my, oh crap. Desperate times calls for desperate measures, so that's why I did that. And okay, you know what, I'm restarting this again. This is all going very well. Okay, attempt number 3. Attempt number 3, boys. Let's go. No distractions. Trying to focus. Don't wanna, We don't want to do that. We don't want to do any of that. That's for sure. Man, it's so hard to casually talk whilst you're actually driving in this game. I mean, then again, I haven't done these types of videos in a long time, so it gets really nerve-wracking. Okay, move 370Z. I like your Super GT-inspired look so darn much. I love it. But I want to win this race, so help a brother out, will ya? Okay, we are up to 5th place. Please don't. Cool. Well, I am moving up to 4th, so that's a good sign, thankfully. And I'm about to move up to 1st, if I can really focus now. Hurry up, please. Please move out of the way. I don't want to be staying close to my dang camera a lot. I swear, the AI can be really nerve-wracking. Even when you're in the easiest difficulty, I don't know. Maybe I just suck. I don't know. But I'm supposed to be winning very soon, because I'm 4th. Oh my gosh. Move! This is going very well. But, anywho, I've already passed 2nd place. I don't know if I'll make 1st, because that other guy's already ahead. You know what? I'm restarting this again, because I know I can do better. I know I can do better. Actually, no, before that, let's move the camera a little. So it doesn't look like I'm slouching this way. Okay, alright. I think we're doing better now. Don't give the car too much steering. Don't turn it too hot. We know how sensitive this game's steering can be. There we go. Let me just rave about the way this game looks too. Now that I'm in a very comfortable spot. Oh man, I just love like the blur once you like the blurry field of view once you're like speeding ahead. It's amazing. And yeah, there we go, across the line. That was a lot more chaotic than I expected, and as you can tell, my car has been very much indeed mangled. But well, we won, and we earned 80 grand from that, and I'm very, very pleased with the results. Let's just move on to the next race. I am hoping we're not going to the Nürburgring again, but highly likely we're still going to be going to the Nürburgring, so yes, we are going to the Nürburgring again. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to retry this event, but we'll see. Actually, I'm actually doing quite alright in this one. I'm not struggling for gold. Then again, maybe because I'm already used to it. But anywho, let's keep going. One thing that I've noticed is that the Nürburgring in Shift 1 in this is not as bumpy as like the Nürburgrings in like a lot of other track racing games that I've played. Like GT Sport and even Forza. I'm pretty sure they've already ramped things up with Project Cars 2, because that's actually focused on realism, whereas this is still like trying to like get a good balance of sim racing while at the same time still have it be Need for Speed. I think they were able to get that balance right. And please, Mr. Taylor, don't be nice to me. I'm just doing my best to get by, and you're just there trying to ruin my dang day. But yeah, look at that, like the blurry field of vision, the blurry field of view once you're going like really, really fast. I think only Project Cars 2 was able to replicate that. Then again, they're both made by Slightly Mad, so it's obvious that they're gonna put that in. And across the line, there we go. First, yet again. Finally though. So we're gonna try and finish this race series. I'm hoping that my phone camera doesn't run out of stuff to record. And let's go. Oh, sorry, Supra. Oh, there we go. New driver level acquired. That's thick. This is like works only, yet we have like stock Supras and stock Mercedes SLs, and even we got. But the majority of the cars are works converted, but not all of them are, so I don't really get why that is. Don't be doing anything stupid. Yeah, it's hard to focus when you like. It's hard to really focus in this game when you're like talking, and then doing this at the same time, especially with how challenging this game can really be. I haven't done this in a very long time, but hey, I'm glad to be doing this again, and hopefully I'll be able to make more in the future. Careful, don't do too much. Don't do too much. Careful now. Honestly, like, I prefer this over the second one, just because it looks way more polished. The menu presentation actually looks really good. But yeah, it's a really well-made game in my opinion. And honestly, one of my favorites in the NFS franchise. And I wish it got more spotlight. And I wish people were able to like disregard their expectations for what they think a perfect NFS game should be, and just appreciate some games as they are. Dang it, y'all don't know what y'all are missing out. Seriously, guys. Quit asking for Underground 3, please. We're pretty much done here, and oh, man, we are rolling in cash right now. I'm pretty sure I have about $1 million now. Oh, man. Yep, we have 1.3 million at this point in time, so we're not going to do another race series, but instead, let's go ahead and go to my cars. I'm going to show you guys my nice little collection. Yes, I have a Perk 36 for a very good reason, actually. For a very good reason. In Indonesia, E36 3 Series are perhaps the most affordable rear drive platforms that you can get. Unfortunately, Indonesia doesn't care about 350Zs or Miatas and all the like. Even if you're going to sell them here used, they're going to be very, very expensive. So an E36 is going to have to do, but you know what? That's fine, because I happen to really like the E36 BMW. So yeah, there we go. Next is the Lamborghini Gallardo LP560-4. Also a very popular car in Indonesia, by the way. Yes, I'm from Indonesia. Boo bam. Very popular Lamborghini, actually, in Indonesia. It has 725 horsepower from a tuned twin-turbo 5.2-liter V10 Yeah, you can make that. You can make these kinds of things in Need for Speed Shift, but then again, it's Need for Speed, so of course, we have the R34 that we just drove earlier. We also have the R35 Spec V. Oh man, I didn't know you can worst convert this thing. That's nice. But we're gonna be driving that some other time, and I think these are like bonus edition cars. The 67 Stingray, the 71 Challenger, the 67 GT500, the 69 Charger, and the Supra. I actually did the Supra up a little bit. I really wish this one was designed with the single exhaust exit in mind, and maybe with a slightly taller rear wing. But I mean, it's Need for Speed, I guess. Like back then, licensed parts weren't really a thing. Dang, that front still looks nice though. But anywho, we're not going to be doing that. Let's actually head to the car lot and get something really expensive that I'm probably going to regret buying. So anywho, we have the CCX, the Reventon, the '07 LFA Concept, the McLaren F1. Ooh, really tempted because I do have a massive soft spot for the McLaren F1. SLR, Pagani Zonda F, Zonda R. Ooh, dang, I really don't know what I want. Carrera GT. I don't think the Carrera GT in this game is modeled properly, so... actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with the Zonda F. I happen to really like the Zonda, so I might do just that. Probably don't want to upgrade it because I'm not really too keen on like upgrading super uber high-end cars. This one does not have the wing, so it's bound to be an animal. I guess that's also why I don't really want it, because the wing helps keep the car at ease and really stable. And with this and with me turning off all aids, I don't really want to experience that. So we're going to go with the Zonda. Zonda F, actually. Yeah, the Zonda F. And we are actually going to go to we're not going to do any supercar race or anything like that. We're just going to go to a quick race, do a nice little time attack. No opponents. We just want to drive solo. Let's go Brands Hatch, actually. I wouldn't mind that. I like Brands Hatch. Another thing that I love about NFS Shift is the sounds. Honestly, this Zonda F sounds really good. It's not the best when it comes to in the grander scheme of things. I don't think a bunch of Slightly Mad Studios games they really nailed like actual in-game audio all that well, in my opinion. Of course, they got a lot better with it in Project Cars 2. I don't know, it's really hard to describe, but don't get me wrong, this thing still sounds amazing. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna shut up and let you guys hear it. Oh, you sector one time. All right, I'm gonna shut up for a little bit and let you guys hear it. Yeah, sounds really good. Also, the handling model, as twitchy as it is, and sometimes can be, it's very satisfying. And that's one thing I've always praised NFS for, is like having a satisfying type of handling model. This game is no exception. If you're able to nail corners right and you're not too greedy with it, with throttle and the steering and all that, it's very rewarding. Let's go outside for a little bit, shall we? Yeah, this game got a lot of things right, in my opinion. It's not the first time NFS went to the track. Of course, they did with Pro Street, but with this, it's much more serious and it's a lot more focused, which I think is pretty interesting. When this game first came out, I mean, I had a region locked 360, but a friend of mine had a 360 that's more region friendly. So I played it over at his place whenever I had the chance, and so good. I mean, I was just in love with this game when I had it back then. I really wish I had the chance to buy it again when I had my PS3, but I never did. Well, at least for a little while. I don't know what it is. I really like this game, and I really feel like they nailed the realism aspect as well as like making it a really fun game in general. It's really good. Oh man, and I might have screwed up that lap time right there. But then again, it's not. This isn't really. I just want to just chill and drive for a little bit, even though I'm with a little bit of focus. And yeah, okay, that was my bad. But yeah, I do think NFS Shift. Not a lot of people give it enough credit. It was a radically different NFS game. even compared to Pro Street with how focused it is, it still featured the classic progression. Like, you know, you start with a low-end car, you build it to the highest that it could be. I mean, as you saw with the R34 earlier, that's a worse converted car, and you can do that with a lot of the cars in this game too. Well, not all the cars, but you can do it with a lot of the cars. And Shift 2 actually made sure that all the cars had works conversion upgrade kits. So I really love that aspect still remains in this game. And I'm really hoping that it returns for Project Cars 3 as well, since a lot of the Slightly Mad peeps, they've been saying that it's gonna be a lot more closer to Shift, to the Shift games in spirit. So I'm really hoping for that to be the case, because that's bound to be a game that's gonna give Forza a run for its money. Really excited about that. All right, I think we're in our final lap this time, so let's go, boys. Yeah, I mean, I'll use this thing in like a race or two. It's not like I'm not gonna completely disregard it and only buy it for kicks. Probably use it in a race or two, but you know, I'm not going to be using it extensively, because who knows, like, all the other cars are probably tuned, and I don't know, it just doesn't really feel right for me to tune this thing, because this is like a multi-million-dollar car. I don't know, I like to keep it pristine when it comes to cars like these. I'd mod a Ferrari or a Lambo, but probably not this one, just because, like, as is, it's really good on its own, so yeah, there's just so much to love about this game. Again, I really wish more people cut it some slack, because yeah, it's a radically different NFS game. Okay, please don't do that. Thankfully, we were able to recover pretty well. Yeah, there we go. And across the line, set a new fastest lap. All right, I'm actually gonna end it with a nice little replay of this, of my little Zonda F lap. Oh, I even got 40 grand from it. I'm a little surprised. Interesting. Let's look at a nice little replay of it. The music's on. I'm hoping I don't get copyrighted by this. That does mean I'm gonna have to talk a lot though. The replay angles too, and the frame rate in this is actually really good. It's also really good in the PS3 too, I found. Shift 2's frame rate was kind of on the abysmal side, so I don't know what went wrong there. It seemed like Shift 2 for me, like, it seemed like a less polished game and felt a little more rushed. It's like you could tell that they were kind of short on time. But this, on the other hand, feels polished. Still looks great to this day, I'm not gonna lie. I love the way this game looks. Even back then, I raved about the graphics. And again, you know, I still do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm definitely gonna be doing more of these, especially now that I have the proper equipment for it now. So expect a lot of these. Maybe even revisit some older NFS games, because I do have a bunch of them stored in this thing. So yeah, what do you guys think of Need for Speed Shift? Have you played it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Shift, because I think it's a really pretty underappreciated game, and I really wish people would just like stop trying to compare it to other NFS games and you know appreciate it as its own game. But again, like, I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section below. And while you're at it, feel free to subscribe to the channel. But yeah, I'm gonna be trying to upload as much as I can. And now that I have a lot of time because of what's going on right now. But yeah, that'll be it from me. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Ta-da!